I just dropped my lunch on my rather dirty floor when I was halfway through it.
What'd you do that for?
Russ apparently
It was
broke.
so
broke
yummy.
His game. He's working on it.
Yep. It was so yummy. I know. I don't think he said.
Well, there's only two things that can cause the checksum to change: corrupt files or mods that have installed something that they don't disable. Has there been an update,
Unholy
though?
Cookie F1 just subscribed. Thanks to @Cody Hunden for my sub gift. Flanker sucks still.
Right. Can you guys on stream hear me now? I'm sorry, I might have just deafened everyone that's on Discord.
Oh my god, yeah, you're very loud.
You're not that loud, though.
Not deafeningly loud, but loud.
Yeah, you got louder, but it's fine.
Yeah, I think
Louder
stream
than
couldn't hear
you
me
were
at all.
before. Oh, that's too low. I'm trying to get your volume right.
I tell you what, my favorite app on the Stream Deck I've got recently is I've got one Stream Deck that's nothing but everyone's volume in Discord, so I don't have to tab games that don't like tabbing. I can turn you up and down on the Stream Deck individually.
Oh, that's so nice.
It is.
How does that work? Like, do you have to assign it to every single person individually?
Yeah. So by default, it'll pick up whatever Discord had you at previously because it will remember what your settings were. And then I've just got an up and down key above each person's name on my Stream Deck, so I can turn them up and down as if their mic changes, or I can mute them all individually or deafen them all individually. It'd be useful. Right, that's Holland in now, so you should be able to try joining again now, Russ. Your checksum looking right now?
Nope. I've verified files. I've checked the file that I changed one value in, and that's correct.
What's your checksum saying it is at the moment, bud?
Pardon?
What's the checksum saying it is at the moment?
0C1E or something like that.
Oh, that sucks. So that's not the previous checksum either, so it would indicate a mod issue?
Yep, so I made a new preset with no mods on it and tried that and still had the same issue.
Did you select the preset with no mods on it?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Must be some file has been altered by a mod within the vanilla game.
I've not used the mods since the last patch because they're all broke.
Well, to be fair, the last patch was only this week.
I'm going to try deleting the launcher because that's worked for me before.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was just thinking because that was like several versions ago, Stellaris had a nasty problem with checksums in general, and we used to delete the launcher between every update or something.
Oh, yes, I think you would occasionally have to just delete the launcher. And it was annoying.
Yes, that's alright though.
My little realm's looking pretty alright.
You're very loud. Let's see, I'll turn you down there. Okay. That's good. You are Overlord of Grim. That happened while you two were away.
I'm Overlord of who now?
Grim.
Grim.
Huh. Interesting.
Are you making like a bunch of robots or anything? Yeah, whatever.
You did hear your name, Grim. You have a new overlord.
Well, me and Grim were co-oping from the start.
Yeah.
What's my vassal? Prospectorium. That's what it is. Okay. My UI is way too big, and I don't even know what's causing it. Everything it's like there's fewer pixels on the screen or something.
Oh, that's odd.
Have you turned
Yeah.
the resolution down or messed with the slider thingy?
I am on display mode, borderless window, full screen, and so resolution is desktop. Refresh rate is desktop. So it shouldn't be a problem. I have a similar thing in Kingdoms Reborn, but in that game it's just the cursor that's way too big. Like it's hard to see the beginning of tooltips because of how big the cursor is.
Can astral siphons be built anywhere, or?
Yeah, I believe so. Just one per planet.
Yep.
Never
I
seen
do.
them before.
Because they're part of the astral rifts bit.
They're pretty powerful, just because of the edict you get later on in the astral rifts.
Hello, hello.
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 Oh, I was on call with my family there. So,
Oh, cool.
unless I missed something, the game's still paused, right?
You have missed something,
Okay.
and the game is still paused. We're just waiting.
As long as I haven't missed a
Cross our
rehost,
fingers.
I suppose.
No.
What's launching? Let's cross our fingers.
Check some issues, did you say?
Yes.
Yes.
Russ broke his game.
Yep, but Russ has a cunning backup plan. If this doesn't work, I'll just play it on my laptop.
Okay.
As we all know, laptop gaming is super flawless here.
Oh, sorry about that. I had a panicked moment. I'd rushed back, like so focused on rushing back. I thought I'd left some shopping at the supermarket. I had not. It's the first time in the last 45 minutes I've had time to like sit down. I was like, oh, just go and get that thing that I got myself. And it's like, or not. Then I found the shopping bag. I dumped it on a desk opposite me that I couldn't see. It wasn't so much the shopping. I could run out and get that again. It was one of Plan's shopping bags that I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Well, a lot of my planets are Ascension Tier 5, and I just need Ascension
yeah.
Theory in order to get them to 10.
I completely forgot about that whole thing.
Ascensions?
Not that I have, not that I have much in the way of Unity. I haven't ascended any of my planets in this game yet.
I have played too less Stellaris to know what it is, because I haven't played since... when was it? Since Robots came out, basically. That was the last real DLC I played.
Oh my god,
That's going back then.
I was just remembering something that happened to me in a Stellaris game, and realizing that it was a nightmare, that it was a dream that had happened in, where my Empire got a debuff that said maximum negative leader traits +4.
Right.
And seeing as I don't get, seeing as I don't get,
that didn't work, and I've not actually got it downloaded on my laptop. So start without me while I download the game.
How could you do this to us, Russ?
I know, right?
this happened to you.
I'm quite happy to wait, bud. I just don't want your gameplay to get utterly screwed over after several weeks by the AI being for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I agree with Flanker there.
And your internet's pretty nippy, and it's not like this is the most competitive game we play.
Yeah. The problem is it is like a nearly 20 gig download. So.
That's right. It should be fine, mate.
Does anyone but Plan truly know what Flanker looks like?
What do you mean? He doesn't look like a Lego man.
Actually, Sherlock does.
Wow.
We've
Some
been
really
out for dinner.
creepy looking aliens in my empire.
Hey, that's modelled on my face, dude.
What? Not how I would imagine the elder being of the universe looking like. There's like a bunch of unemployed people, but other than that, stuff actually looks rather decent.
I hear the halflings haven't moved to your area of space then. That's...
Well, no one's threatened the halflings and make them scatter.
Dr. Flanker Zoidberg. Thanks, Grim. Love you too. Hey, Cody. Well, all of the aliens for democracy. Mm-hmm. And Sherlock, the reason that they don't let everyone work, like in the UK, the government's moving to make civil servants work more days in the office now. Because for every person that's super productive at home, there's another one that isn't. And also a manager that doesn't know how to manage a remote team, so blames work from home for their team performing poorly.
Holland, you're not supposed to do stuff while we're paused.
Oh, my bad.
You may have just caused a desync that we'll all need to do everything again, sir.
I sent someone a commercial agreement proposal.
We'll see.
I'm not going to accept it.
You might as
no,
well go,
okay.
because my download's going to be another 30 minutes.
Alright, bud. Well, if you get utterly screwed, we can always just
Research concluded.
Redo. I don't actually know very much about the release notes for this week's.
We can give you a whole bunch of money and stuff.
Yeah, and how the restructure of the AI is.
Alright, we are rolling.
Yep.
I've put us on slow but not slowest, and we're being held up by Cookie at the moment. It's not a dig at anyone, there's always a slowest person. But Cookie's not moved date. Are you tabbed out, Cookie?
No, I'm not. My game is just not responding.
Okay.
Huh. That's weird.
And there it
moving,
goes.
Moving for me now.
There we go.
Yep. That's okay. Hopefully it will just pick up a bit. What you do, turn down to slowest just for a few days to tick. So it's not trying to move us any faster, and then see if you catch up.
Just trying to calculate all of the ways that Russ is going to mess everyone else up without being here.
There you go. Cookie's lost connection. So pausing.
No.
So please don't do anything for a second, because Cookie should be in pretty quickly.
This time I shan't.
You're too expensive for not being productive. Agreed. The problem is that they try and make rules based on everyone's base productivity, and the reality is, like, first people, talking very generally here, in large organizations, when people start working from home, their productivity is way higher, and then after a period of time, the productivity drops unless they're being actively managed. I don't mean like checked in every few minutes, because people treat it like they're working from home and play games while they're at work, which they wouldn't do at their desk. And that's not everyone, it's just a proportion of people will go and collect the kids without signing out, like answer, like not get a call ready for call center work quite as quickly, because like what's the manager going to do, phone them? So unfortunately that is kind of like the a lot of things in life, the very small minority at the bottom spoil it for everyone else. And also there are financial incentives for civil servants. It really isn't. It actually, if you're a junior, it will hinder your career. There's been quite a few studies on that. But there's and also, like, companies don't want people working from home, because how else do they explain how they spent millions on property and huge leases and shiny offices for no one to come in and use it? And governments don't like working from home because you're not out spending money in the economy on your lunch break, which, if your economy's near recession, UK, then that can really tip businesses over the edge. Because if you work in a city centre, you might go out and grab a lunch meal deal from one of the supermarkets, and while you're in town you might pick up a new album or another game or something that helps support a lot of retail jobs. Where if you're at home, you could just order it online and have it delivered to you at home. Now you know you're going to be in all week. So that's not to say working from home is bad. I manage a fully remote team, but it does need it does. Some people need a lot of help with it. There you go, Cookie. I've got your hot join. I'm accepting it now, bud.
Yeah, I restarted the game once more extra after I changed a few settings around to make sure the settings were permanent.
Yep, no worries.
No, I don't know why Stellaris is being a little bit of an harsh again. Like, I have nothing open, just Discord and Stellaris. Well, Steam is on the background, because if I close that, the game would drop.
What has everyone got planned for the week ahead? Because I've got job interviews for the next 4 days for recruiting.
Yikes.
So I'll
Sounds like
swap
fun.
if anyone.
Nah. No, I'm
Don't have
part
shit
of
planned, no.
a big charity 24-hour event that goes on from 7 tomorrow to the day after.
Oh, nice. What game are you playing, or what event are you doing?
It's like an in-person thing, so it's a big event, multiple rooms, and yeah, there's video games, films, cosplay, all sorts of things.
Oh, that's awesome.
Tabletop, board games, yeah, there's loads of stuff. I'm personally bringing quite a lot of equipment, so the cars I spent most of the day loading it up.
Yeah, it's amazing how long it can take you to like get everything ready. Oh, I'll just add one more thing. All right, I've got a few things I need to put in. I'll put a few more things in.
Oh, there's a
just in
space. I
case.
guess I'll find something else.
Yeah. Oh, I've got that cool board game that I was going to bring with me.
Why not stick an extra 5 computers in?
Yeah, I've got room. They're only Nux. Oh, I need the cables and stuff for them. I'll find the chargers. A whole day.
Oh, I
is
wish
spent.
I had that many. I wish I had Nux. No, full-size desktops.
Oh, we are going to be back underway in just a moment.
You know what would be awesome? A collapsible desktop.
Well, you kind
So
of.
like-
Isn't that
can
just a
bring-
laptop with extra steps?
It kind of is.
Yes. Yes, but it's also spaced out more, so it cools better.
Well, I suppose, yeah, you could build it in such a way that it would allow higher power because you know the cooling's going to be better. But you still have to kind of throw away all of the modularity of a desktop.
Ryan, what megacorp is in your realm?
Of us.
Hey, so Cookie's still the
That's
slowest,
some
but
medical?
everyone's up on the same date, so that's good news. We'll speed up a little bit and ramp until we
Yay.
run into issues. Apple Vision Pro. Look, Sherlock. We may be in a different income bracket if you were by version 1 with only 1 screen. I mean, what you need to do is wear 3 of them at the same time, bud. Then you can have 3 screens, and you just need 3 MacBooks, and it'll turn the screens off on all your MacBooks for you. For our smaller PCs, we ended up using Nux plus a eGPU enclosure, which is still. You could, if you don't like yourself very much, use a Fractal, one of their small cases, which are lovely cases and great looking builds and great when they're built. But
Whoever raised the price of minerals, you just killed my economy.
Well, if I had lots of money and I wasn't doing it off my own back of my own stuff.
No, like seriously, I don't have money to afford that.
Well, it's minerals have always been rather expensive.
if I was building as a hobby build and didn't need the PC to actually be able to use, a Fractal Terror is a cool case. But because all of my which is like a small, I think the Node is their other like small form factor case. But because I do need my PC and I do need to be upgradable, like all of my team and I, for everyone that has a desktop, all have like the Mesh-Fi 2XLs. Because
Corbin,
it's easier
Yes,
Corbin,
Pon?
your Diplo weight has dropped below in AIs. 2 AIs, in fact.
Oh dear. Time to boost up my bloody army, I guess.
Next up on the docket is development aids. Council members get 20% more diplo weight, but lose 20%, 50% of a basic resource income. And everyone else gets 5% more basic resource income. Alright then. Why am I spending... Okay, I'll sell some monthly minerals, I think.
What?
Yeah, I've been building a quantum catapult.
You just want to try and kill us, I know.
Just so I've said it, Sherlock, I think your case is super cool, and I would go for the same one. But I like myself, and have to maintain my PC and work on it.
Let's see how badly Ryan does it. And that thing is gone. That took not even a second. And that's supposed to be a boss skull or something?
Yeah, they're like 15 or 20,000.
Well, that was sad to watch.
A new world of opportunities awaits.
Yeah. I just hadn't been doing it for some reason.
We are being hailed.
There's so much stuff in this game I don't recognize anymore.
Neither.
Back in my day.
Oh, Holland, do you see the planet, the system, and that's in the middle of the galaxy?
Wait a minute. The astral scar?
Yes.
More new stuff I don't recognize.
Astral scars will often develop into astral rifts, which you can research and get, and they're like archaeology sites, but different flavor.
Someone is destroying the market. It's destroying my very fragile economy.
Yeah, somebody has really bumped up prices of some things.
First it was the price of minerals, and now food has gone up by 0.7.
Wow.
0 food has been bought on the entire market. It's all being sold magically.
Oh, it's all
Imagine
being
eating
sold to me.
food. God, diggity. Imagine eating food.
Imagine playing an empire that doesn't have living beings because you don't like the mechanic.
Well, that's not even my reason. Robots are just way more fun. Ah, yes, my orbital ring is being made.
God, all the pop-ups are so big.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
We're going at normal speed.
Oh.
And
Oh my
that's
God.
it says it's behind red for me.
Sometimes, yeah.
You have a level.
Oh, someone wants a... Yes, I'll take any of those that I can get. Any migration treaties that I can get.
I don't think Darth's slow. It's just your perception of Darth due to the copious amounts of Raiders tears he's been drinking.
Never mind. It's hobo now.
If you drink enough of it, it will phase you in and out of reality.
No, Daph's slightly behind on my. Oh.
Oh my God, everyone can get bioreactors now? Sweet.
Knowledge is the key to the universe. A new world has been colonized.
Need a little bit more influence just to fix it off. I'm losing rare crystal.
Who? Oh my God! Some random people are proposing the Meep as custodian, and I will not have it.
It's hilarious.
Oh, big piece.
Oh, they surrendered.
One of my leaders just died to quote airlock malfunction.
Nasty way to
Oh.
act.
Units, due to enhancements. Let's go capacity boosters. Hell yeah. 10 more years before my leaders start
We are
dying.
being hailed.
I'm staying just ahead of the curve.
Ahead of the curve.
Research concluded.
And they made it a lot harder to invade pre-FTL nations by the looks of it.
Construction completed.
Yeah, they did some things. It can still be pretty dang easy though. I think I'm gonna start doing the thing in the middle of the galaxy pretty soon.
Oh, what was that?
Deafening.
Actually sounded like a catapult.
Yeah. My catapult did a thing. Ooh, I could catapult my fleet into the center of the galaxy. And then they get some bonuses for a while. Ooh, natural rift. I like that actual rifts just randomly spawning your empire over time. Keeps it interesting.
Somehow a planet appeared. Planet type cannot be colonized. Barren world. Okay. That one was not there before.
Research concluded.
Let's go to militarized economy because I'm making much more from alloys than I am from consumer goods at this point. I love that my psionic avatar has 100 armor points because of my because of one of my legendary leaders. To infinity and beyond. Wow, that's actually really. I can catapult to anywhere in the galaxy now.
Oh,
Still
in the
inaccurate,
war,
but-
it seems like. For something.
I don't know what it's for.
Blocker cleared.
Wow, texts take forever to research now. How long are they taking for you, Corbin?
What's taking ages? Research. Did you say?
Yeah, research.
Currently 254 months for interstellar assembly, 48 for gravitational analysis, and 112 for extraction patterns.
Oh.
By the way, hey Flanker, I have a question.
Yeah.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Oh boy, I just made a problem in my nation.
Oops.
If I, for some reason, wanted to get perhaps the rest of the content for Stellaris, where would you recommend the best and cheapest place to do that?
I can check for you, sir. Give me a few moments. Because it varies a lot, because there's a I think generally CD Keys is one of the cheapest places more generally, but if there's a sale on like Humble or Freeman Gaming can be it, because they will benefit from, because of Steam's most favored nation requirement in their contract, which is why you can't buy cheaper games off Steam. Everyone has to have the
Blocker cleared.
The lowest cost be on Steam.
Yeah, so everyone can have the discount, but only for a set period. So I was trying to also do something for someone else in the background. Give me 2 seconds.
Construction completed.
Yeah, I know they used to actually have different times for sales on the Paradox website.
Yeah, they're allowed to have different times for sales. They're not allowed to have
Construction
different pricing.
completed.
Yeah, and they were on the Paradox website. It was still Steam CD keys anyway.
Yeah, and it is pretty much everywhere. I don't think Stellaris is. I don't know if it's actually available on Epic. They have been doing deals with Epic recently. I will have a look. I do have a button that checks for me.
I also found the All Key Shop website is very useful for comparing things.
Yes, the only downside, for being completely selfish for a moment, the only downside is the that doesn't support my stream. It supports their website, which is super useful. truth be told, if you just get it wherever is cheapest, that is a reputable store. Why stick?
Interesting. Someone's declared war on me. Rather
On
than the other way
you?
around. Yeah.
But you are my defensive pack now.
Uh-oh, right. Okay. That means you're in the war too.
Yes, I am.
Who would want to sweep
Well-
you up?
Oh, it's the guy above. Oh, bollocks. I need to move my fleet.
Oh, the guy that I wanted to kill but haven't been able to because the halflings focused a little bit more on the food than they did the whole spaceship building thing.
Blocker cleared. Blocker cleared.
It's take me 2 years to get my fleet into position. Wow. Yeah, because I spent all my influence on claiming systems, so I haven't got a hyper relay network. So this will be interesting.
I am so happy that orbital ring just came up on the planet of Amik, because that's going to be my biggest defense line with the planet and the station on there.
Please, I'm dying. Won't someone think of the economy?
No.
Not the cheapest, but interesting to note that it's on GOG has got all of the Stellaris stuff up to date now.
What is your issue currently, Hobo?
I've managed to get my checksum sorted.
Oh,
so I'm
awesome.
gonna
I'll
join
pause it now, mate.
Everyone
I'm gonna
stop doing stuff.
Stop what they're doing just for a moment.
Yeah. Hobo, what was your issue then?
It's just that people keep screwing up the global economy where I'm buying resources, and the fact that I turned on a cloning machine on all of my planets at once, which takes a lot of food.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Russ, got your hot joint? Just confirming it now.
Excellent.
Hey, who bought like 5,000 gases?
Oh, is that
Oh,
why
yeah.
my economy just started to die because someone massively raised the price of gas?
I sold
so.
some. I didn't buy any.
Imagine needing to buy gas. Wow, just make it your own.
I'm only buying 10.
Right now, Hobo, none of the direct retailers have got their sales on. But CD Keys is pretty much at the normal sale price that you would see all the Paradox games for. So depending on how urgently you want the stuff.
Synchronizing.
Which ones do you not have?
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah, I basically haven't updated it at all since the last time we had this as a stream game, which was like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Since it's Paradox, it's like 5 DLCs worth.
Yeah, the only one that's really cheaper anywhere else is Galactic. Astral Planes is cheaper on Fanatical. But like, if you can wait a little bit, the standard sale pricing that will be on somewhere at some point, which is 75% off the core game, and then I think between 66 and 33% off all of the DLC. Okay.
Sorry guys, I'm actually going to mute myself in chat because I'm struggling to concentrate with everything that's going on. If anyone wants to get my attention for anything, you can just do in-game text chat or PM me on Discord.
I've slowed it down a little bit for you as well, so just let me know
Oh,
when you
Lord.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Yeah, thank you.
straight under attack. My fleet is not nowhere in position.
I am officially making a decent number of minerals, so I'm going to start selling 100 a month and bring that price down. And now, to attack the astral rift in the center. Oh my god, there's so many extra dimensional invaders.
Although, man, that Laz in chat, the moment you say anything, he makes sure to do the exclamation point. You should pay him a little bit more. I think he's really on the ball today.
That station lost.
It seems the worst thing the AI did was take the stupid detox ascension perk. But apart from that, nothing too bad.
Blocker
Oh,
cleared.
good.
I don't know, having the AI take an ascension perk in one is usually pretty painful.
Sherlock, how dishwash safe is the Game Buzz mug? You shouldn't really put any vacuum cup into the dishwasher. It's made of stainless steel, so it's not going to fall apart. But the dishwasher manufacturers recommend you don't put vacuum goods inside dishwashers because heating and cooling a vacuum may cause a failure, because there's a small plug in the bottom of every vacuum seal cup, no matter who it's made by. They form the whole thing, and then there's effectively a small hole drilled in the bottom where they pull the vacuum and they seal that, and that's the weak point on the whole thing overall. So it wouldn't be like leaky or anything, but it might not hold temperature in quite the same way if that failed, and also it will get full of water every time. So hand washing is recommended for any vacuum seal thing.
Gotta wash this.
Is this your realization that you've put vacuum sealed mugs in the dishwasher for years and then wondered why they don't work as well? Just checking for a friend.
My research output is rather low, I think. Only, well, almost 3k, but it says 2k right now.
Shipyard.
And the price of alloys has gone up since I last checked.
Good thing that's one of the few things I'm not buying.
Getting another ecology project going.
Man, did you know when you clone your people, your population growth goes significantly faster?
Yep.
The one problem with that is that they're growing faster than they can make jobs for them. It's like having a migration treaty, except much more detrimental.
Starbase lost. Damn it.
Where did you last put the starbase, Cookie?
On someone's borders that they declared war on for Death's Land. And they were like, "Ooh, you're allied. Yoink."
Well, if that's the last place you put it, you should check there if you lost it.
So I thought these guys were already part of your the whole thing, that, but I guess they're not. They have almost the exact same border after all.
You know what I find funny? The fact that I haven't gone into politics, and yet I'm more than likely going to become the custodian.
That's the best kind of person. Next thing you know, you're gonna want to retire, and then everyone's gonna be like, "No, we want you to stay." Like, no, this was an elected job. I want to go retire.
Strap him down to his seat in Parliament.
And you return home and chop down a cherry tree and relax. It's something George Washington was referencing. I'm not awake enough to make something clever. He can become the Senate. Yeah, that's what we should do, is just have the single overlord of all government politics just be entirely uninterested in politics.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Sorry, what's this I'm reading? Nominate custodians on MEEP? Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
It's a funny thing.
Well, right now we're doing environmental ordinance waivers. Keep in mind, if Corbin gets the custodianship, that means that we'll have a hive mind as the leader, as a custodian, as a galactic custodian. And I don't really like that idea.
Just kill the hive mind.
What's wrong with a hive mind?
They're not
You're
spiritual
bad for
enough.
the economy.
Yeah, how can you sell goods to multiple people if that multiple people is just actually one person?
Exactly. You only have one brain to sell supplements to.
Like how somehow every single one of my planets has managed to make less
Who's
than
wanting to reduce habitability by 20%?
That's only going to be like 5% more.
Well,
And it'll increase.
Technically, my planets would be doing 10% better if people
no,
were
we
voting for
won't be
that.
doing that. Thank you. I'm already struggling with habitability. I'll be calling favors in.
Wow.
Calling an emergency thing that screws someone's habitability over is, yes.
Why are you having troubles with habitability, though?
Because
Do you
I
have terraforming
didn't
yet?
get very... Because I can't terraform some of my planets because I haven't rolled the tech yet. So
okay.
no climate restoration means that the majority of my planets can't be terraformed, which means I can't make them habitable for the species I would like them to be habitable for.
Okay, we should do our natural sanctuaries next then. Well, could someone propose that? Basically, the integrated gardens will give plus 5% habitability. You're building a lot of consumer goods buildings on my planet, Holland.
I need a lot of consumer goods. And enjoy steroidian entertainment. Holy crap. Every commercial pact I offer seems to benefit other people more than it does me.
I mean, sure, I'll take a free 200 a month.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how it works. It's based on each other's trade value output.
Yeah, and most of my people are too busy working in the fields and the mines to sit there at a desk job.
Yeah, mine are too busy on working on the alloy production.
We are being hailed.
Granted, most of the people we put in the fields and the mines are homegrown treants rather than the halflings themselves.
Very.
The halflings are.
You make your own unpaid interns.
Well, since you were here, Holland, before I set the refugee policy properly, because I hate having 50 bajillion different species in my nation, I had a refugee of plantoids, and I realized that they refugeed to me because they're also habitat preference. So I kept them and said that they are the plants that we grow to work for us. Gotta keep the theme that the halflings don't actually do any work meaningfully outside of their country. Isn't that right, Flanker?
What have I been sideswiped by? Sorry, multitasking badly.
No, I was just talking about how wonderful the halflings are in foreign countries.
Oh yes, so wonderful. Much wonder, very yes.
Okay. I think I might successfully fend off the Vehement.
Is there an easy way to check where hyper relays have been built already?
Yeah, there will be thicker lines.
Oh, wait, I haven't noticed.
You're
Basically
fully
everywhere
built
already. Yeah.
Yeah, the AI loves to fully build.
Well, as do I, so that's a good thing.
I think I've almost balanced my food income.
Well, how about the war is going decent, as we're both in the same war.
Ah.
Not too bad, not too good.
Well, considering he's now equivalent to me, which is like 30,000, I say it's going pretty good. I just figured I'd ask because I do have claims on basically his entire country at this point. I was just waiting for the time where I could actually act
But
upon
we
it.
are not the attackers, we're the defenders.
Yeah.
So I think you can act on it. No.
That means Hobo could attack if he wanted to and strike from behind while their fleet is in Dav's land.
Attack them roughly from behind.
Yes.
Colony establishment has begun.
I can start moving the fleet.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Things are a
Hello.
bit more under control now. If you would like to go back to normal speed, totally up to you guys, of course.
Russ is a little behind, but I'm assuming that's because he's playing 3 games at once.
I forgot I got WoW open.
It's just fishing in the background.
He's not the only one. He's not the only one fishing. I'm currently fishing in WoW as well.
Whoa.
Teach Russ to fish. They'll be able to play 2 games at once.
Russ knowing he plays 4.
So the sneaky enemy invaded me through a wormhole.
Oh.
Yeah, my game's
See what happened.
Everyone's
My game.
frozen? Okay.
I'm frozen as well.
I'm frozen.
Everyone is indeed frozen.
That means it's either flanker or
Ryan
something spawning.
desynced.
What?
Pausing.
So Ryan casts us all to freeze.
Yep.
Dang it, Ryan.
Oh, damn it.
So just hold up.
Oh, I
just a
lost my
second.
shrouded avatar? Aw.
You've lost
So
your
I'll-
connection to the game, sir.
No, I'm still connected to the game. That's how this game works. I'll rejoin though.
Yes.
CK3 desyncs make you disconnect, whereas in this game, you can still go.
Oh, I know you can, but it just causes more and more screwy problems for everyone else as you go.
Oh no, just for me. But yeah.
There we go. Hot join accepted. That one.
I like that you can set passwords for your empire.
Yeah,
Make sure
particularly
no
if
one
you've
else
got
can
carp
join in.
enabled, it's kind of useful.
I'm having a really weird Stellaris experience right now because I left my empire to the AI for like 2 weeks and everything actually looks kind of fine. But there's also lots of new functionalities I've never seen before, like astral rifts and whatnot, and something about insights and breakthroughs.
Those are from observation posts. Basically, you observe pre-FTLs, and they'll do something different from the way you do it, and you'll be like, "Oh, that's cool. Let's do that." It gives you technologies that are pretty nice. I'm back in. Is it synchronized?
Yep. Just
Synchronizing.
hitting start. I'm just waiting for it to do its thing.
There we go.
And we're on slow. And we're underway. Hobo, Russ. Okay, Russ back up. Hobo and Cookie are the slowest, but not. Cookie's 3 days behind at the moment. But is still moving.
You ruined the connection, Ryan. Everything was running smoothly until you broke it.
Hashtag blame Ryan.
I'm sorry.
Even if
What happened? I was gone for a moment and I hear Ryan go, no.
It's just the
Nothing really
normal
happened.
blame Ryan.
Ryan did a flanker.
Hey, it wasn't that bad. Come on now.
Okay, what starbase did the AI destroy in that brief moment?
For all of Flanker's many various and colorful faults, he doesn't actually disconnect from the game.
That's mainly because I'm hosting it, but I appreciate you pointing it out.
When there's a desync that has every single person on it, that was actually the host.
Well.
So now you know what to look for in future.
That doesn't happen round here, no.
I've been starting first contact with the Chi aliens over and over and over.
Yeah, I think they're balked. I pulled my guys off doing it because I'd done it 40 or 50 times with a 90% chance of hitting and missing every time. Like it doesn't progress at all. I think they're just balked.
I mean, that just sounds like normal Flanker gameplay.
They just don't have language or trying to understand gibberish.
That sounds like a normal Flanker stream. I got there before you guys did.
90% chance to hit the massive demon that's threatening your meat shield. Oh, you missed. You missed so badly you actually hit the person next to you.
Actually, while Wagley's not here, I get to I'll actually get that preview channel going.
What, you're allowed to get dinner now?
I actually met Wagley for breakfast this week.
I can't believe I lost my shrouded avatar. I'm so sad.
Why did you lose it?
Carelessness.
In a fight.
Where did you last place it?
Next to the Vehement.
Which was next to the shopping bag that I thought I'd left at the supermarket. It's okay. It's dead, but on the opposite side of the desk.
It's a joke that's even funnier the second time.
Yep. I tell you what, I
Both
was
of us
genuinely panicking for a moment.
I believe you.
Well, the funny thing is, Flanker, I made the same exact joke when Cookie said he lost one of his star bases. It's like, where'd you last put it?
You say that, Aiko, about the Discord server. I don't think I think there are only 7 people that can actually, in fact, only 4 people that can actually see all the channels. Because there is a whole separate community that runs in our Discord server as well. 2, in fact. That have another 40 channels.
40? Wagley's gonna be pissed.
Wagley can't see them.
But maybe she's looking the vault back. You never know.
Here's a question for you. Who had opted in? Right. I don't think Laz was on that list either. Never mind then.
Wow, everyone just doesn't want environmental ordinance waivers, even though it makes it so that forge, industry, and refinery designations give additional bonuses.
Yes. That's because I called in all of the favors to stop that.
I see that.
Yeah, Flanker's being mean to us. Typical Flanker.
I'm not destroying the planets that we're inhabiting is what I'm doing. Anyway, so sorry, congratulations again on the exam, sir.
If I call in every single favor, that gives me plus 30,000 Diplo weight.
I still have
But
more
it's still
favors I can
not
call
enough.
in as well.
Yeah.
My Diplo weight's not anywhere near where it should be, but that's partly because I haven't taken the time to understand how Diplo weight works anymore after it's no longer just throw all of your envoys at it. So I've sent all my envoys out to get favors instead.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's
Go
fun.
Smile and wave at the neighbors.
All right. Theoretically, if you're allowed into a preview channel, Lass, for stuff that's coming and to give feedback on it, would you reckon a channel is better or a forum is better, so you can see individual stuff for individual products we're working on, which would look a bit more like the community service tab, because I'm trying to decide.
I think the forum layout would be better, because then, like you say, you can have one for each project.
Oh, cool. And you are on the list of approved people to join it. So excellent.
So there you go, lads. What you think doesn't matter.
Oof.
I have spoken.
It has been decided. Right. What should we call the channel? Just product development? Or product previews? I don't know.
Sounds good to me.
Research and development?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Sounds fancy.
Oh, that. Hmm.
Did you oopsie something, Flanker?
No, I just forgot you can't use ampersands in channel names.
How am I still mineral starved at this point in the game?
Council agenda ready.
What have I been playing at?
Because people haven't been building miners in general. And so they haven't been selling minerals on the market, and so it's worth 3.3 gold. 3.3 energy per mineral, which is insane.
It's because I'm making too much alloys for my minerals to catch up.
The minerals were like 5 at the start of the session.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it dropped a bit. I just sold like half of my minerals.
I'm trying to build my own minerals. It's not working quickly enough.
Oh, bad one.
Flanker.
I know.
Oh, right, I can give these guys money so that they can have fleets.
What? Are you gonna give that hive mind money?
No, the extra dimensional invaders money. The formless.
Council agenda available.
Okay.
I look forward to megastructures as well because I'm basically running out of building space.
Right.
My general strategy is to try and keep my empire size pretty low, but get a lot of planets anyways.
No physics, I don't think I do. Or certainly not properly planned ones. Yeah, I got Frontier Sector and Earth.
Why haven't I gone Ascension Theory yet? Okay, battleships need to stay at long range or they will just die. Oh my god. But I also need to heal them in between battles.
Council agenda available.
I could probably get edicts going. Kinetics damage is good. And I also want shield boosters. Okay, I'm on the wrong side, I guess. This was silly of me.
You are very silly, Ryan.
Thankfully, my battleships are smart and are retreating from the battle, from the enemy forces. So I should win eventually.
Yes, if you run away long enough, you'll eventually win. Or they'll run out of fuel, one of the two.
Yeah, thankfully there's no fuel in this game, though.
Isn't advancing bravely in the opposite direction a good old classic flanker strat?
Yes.
Alright, Ryan, I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to immediately request your help, but if I start kicking and screaming, it's that they rebuilt their fleet and I need your help.
My game has paused.
Right as I click the declare war button.
Ryan's out of sync again.
Which implies I'm out of sync.
Yes.
Oh.
It's
You
paused
need to
again.
send
Don't
your
worry,
declare
Ryan.
more war memos to everyone. You can't leave someone out.
Okay.
There you go. It's re-paused again.
All I did was ask him a question, and he immediately just said no. And it said no so hard.
So what happens is I desync every time I defeat a fleet. I defeat a fleet in that system.
Oh, it said last notification ID being the reason you were out of sync, which you get a notification from me requesting a war start because we're in the same.
And I also get a notification from defeating a VMet fleet. It could have been either one, though.
It was literally as I pressed the button. It froze.
I know. Funny stuff. At least I load in pretty well.
Yep, still waiting for you to sync, but you are getting there.
Yeah, I'm at 80% now. Okay, now I'm loading. I've downloaded, now I'm loading.
Okay, yep. Showing you've received and loaded the game, and it's just syncing you now.
Yup.
Synchronizing.
Come on, work.
Yeah. Sounds like my clients.
Come on, Flanker, do the thing. Just do the thing, Flanker. It's that easy, Flanker.
I had someone tell me that a thing that they would like to do in the future is easy because they saw another organization do that thing. What they don't know is I'm the one that did it for the other organization. It was not easy. They're like, well, this organization did it. And I'm like, oh yeah, so they did. That's interesting. So it must be easy if they could do it. There must be a solution out there. Oh yeah, there must be. I'll look into that.
Well, obviously it'd be really easy for you, Flanker. If you did it once already, you could do it again.
I mean, honestly,
if
a little
only
bit,
things
but
work
not
like that.
but not everything. I spend a lot of my time working out like the next 10 things that they'll want or next 10 things that will go wrong for clients. So one of the things I did was I spent 2 months pre-prepping before they even knew they wanted a thing. So when they said I wanted it, I went, oh, it's done.
Oh, you can do it that easy. Here's another list of things they haven't.
Yeah, that's also how my career has been built. It's like them going, well, if that's easy, you could do this. Oh, piss. Okay, well, I'll get on it. Really not, lads.
I mean, we'd be easy money too. It's just he spends so much money on all of the servers that all of our subs people.
Apparently, staff writers like eating food as well.
Oh, staff! I meant the stream. Are you not paying Laz?
No.
You're paying him with experience, aren't you?
Experience,
yeah, it's exposure bucks. Which is why he keeps getting arrested. He keeps exposing himself.
Supposed to be paid.
No. The I've got an evening later on of emails to send to recruiters, as I have discovered that the key to finding recruiters is to write a job ad that says no recruiters. It's a bit like the key to finding the, like, if you want the answer to a complicated question, like put the question up as one username on any platform, go in as another and answer it with a known wrong answer, and someone will correct you.
Yes. And answering it will increase engagement, so the algorithms will boost it more.
The recruiters are unreal though, because I have an email from one that says, hey, I'd like to introduce myself as, I can see you wrote advert for, in my case, senior Scala developer. I have someone I think would fit the role. Yada yada yada. You get down to it, like, and for only £15,000, I will give you their details. Right.
Recruiters are the only people I would actively reject giving my business card to.
Yes, don't get me wrong; they can be super useful. Like recruitment agencies, super useful. Like if you're looking for a job, recruiters can be helpful. But it has been unreal the number of recruiters. And then also, the other side effect of posting, particularly a development job, is that you get I've had 27 different.
A new world has been colonized.
Oh, we could do the job remotely. It's like, that's cool. Not what I'm looking for though. Literally recruiting someone to work remotely for us. Have you looked at what my company does? Cool. Then we don't need a third party. Thank you.
I've had a recruiter make a case for, tell me about what he does and whatnot. And I was like, well, what you offer is exactly what we do not need. Yep. And he was like, can I have your business card? I basically didn't say anything. I just sort of hesitated for a moment, and he just grabbed one and walked off.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of his friends tried to add me on LinkedIn. I'm like, no! You threw my contact details to the sharks.
People get very excited when they when my ID on LinkedIn shows up somewhere, because I'm linked to all of my clients typically, because as a consultant I'm not allowed to say who I work with, but if I'm linked to the people on LinkedIn, they accept my request. You can make some assumptions, right? But yeah, recruitment agencies are wild, and one of them do such a disservice to their candidate. Instead of just saying I've got a candidate to put forward and trying to do the whole I'll put them forward for you, and if you hire them we'll talk about fees later kind of thing that some recruiters do. But it's like, oh, I've placed this guy twice in a year. It's like, yeah, no thanks. We're looking for a long-term member of staff. You've placed a person twice in a year. Okay. You should have shut up about that. months.
Well, if you place them twice in a year, that means you're doing your job well. Don't tell the employer about that.
Yeah, and also that means that I'm going to be recruiting again. And if you're recruiting recruiting junior people, sure. I'm recruiting a senior Scala dev. I'm looking for them to be with us for a period of a minimum of 3 years. Telling me you've got a job hopping candidate that you've not managed to stick in a role for more than 6 months is not selling that candidate. It's a problem the games development community is going to have in the none too distant future. Is that so many firms, and mine is somewhat guilty of this at the moment as well, are only looking for senior devs. The only problem with that is how do you get a senior dev? You start off with a junior one. And how do junior devs get trained? They get jobs as junior devs.
Yeah.
Is that the case, Flanker? I thought you were a senior dev because, you've been around so long.
I am not a senior dev. How dare my development team will be very upset at you. I am a former developer. And they see it as a threat when I offer to help. I'll go faster. That's not what I'm saying. I'll help with this bit. No, I heard what you said. I'll go faster. Just leave me alone.
I did not know that developers were so territorial.
They're not generally, I think. And my the developers I work with, I am very lucky to work with genuine rock stars. But it's if you look at a lot of the job losses that are happening at the moment in tech, a lot of them are going to be developers, and a lot of them are going to be the junior developers. And that's poses a pretty spectacular problem for the tech industry in a few years.
Or if you're at a company run by EA, the entire company.
Yeah, it's there are quite a few job losses everywhere at the moment, which is 2 or 3 driving causes. One is the VCs, like the gap in VC funding has got wider and wider over the last few years. It was a problem just pre-COVID, and it's now a really significant problem. That if you're raising up to $1 million, you might be okay. But if you're raising anything from $1 million to like 80 to 100 and something million, you are SOL for getting funding at the moment. Because money is expensive, and VCs are looking for either sure wins that they're going to float within a few months, and the VCs at the bottom of the chain that do like the seed stage funding, that up to $1 million, are also getting nervous that there's no one to do the next stage of funding, and they don't want to do it. And most VC firms, when they give you money, they want the money tripled or ideally 4x'd within 3 years. So the ways to do that are sell your company, or get another round of funding that values you significantly higher so they can get some of their cash back out. And if there's no VCs funding, they're not going to get their cash back out. The stock market is currently taking a bit of a and there's not loads of cheap money they can just borrow and lend to startups. And what that means is more startups are failing, which makes VCs and investors go, oh, business must be bad. I won't invest in small startups. So more startups fail, and they go, see?
We are being hailed.
It sounds like their issue is that they just need to buy more money.
I mean,
we have encountered spaceborne life forms.
Look up SoftBank. And
why
their
am I making
story.
so much energy now?
Because you're exhausted from having to reconnect to the server so many times.
Hey Sherlock, if you get yourself to senior Scala dev at any point in the next week, I'll accept your application late. We did have several applicants, and by several I mean like I think over 20 that were wholly unqualified for the role. I don't think they read the job description, which is
No, they read it. They were just hoping that you didn't read their CV enough.
yeah, that like if you see a job that you are slightly underexperienced for, like it says 5 years and you've got 3, it's worth like applying and then emailing the recruiting party. If you have 0 years experience in the core of the job, don't apply, because you're the reason that other candidates don't get feedback on why they weren't interviewed. Because
last week, our software company received a blind job application from a truck driver.
I could totally believe that. I got people saying, "Oh, I could see that you're recruiting for this. Have you thought about recruiting a product manager?" It's like, no. And if I did, I'd put an ad up for a product manager. And then lots of people applying for sales positions that don't exist in my organization. Like
another guy put on his resume he has 4 years experience with weapons.
I can defend you, Flanker.
Why? Why would he do that, though?
Because people are weird.
People are so weird.
Yeah, it's been an interesting self-fulfilling prophecy on a few things. Funding's one of them, and the other is the current trend of being like, if companies aren't loyal to you, I won't be loyal to them, which is cool. Like, don't be a fanboy for any company. All companies are out there to make money and look after yourself. However, if lots of applicants that are in junior positions job hop as soon as they're given more training, that means companies stop hiring juniors and stop providing the training, which hurts the company in the long term, but in the short term means no one's getting a job as a junior dev, because junior devs take more work than they actually do. Which, yes.
That sucks.
Yeah. We're seeing at the moment, another interesting thing that happened specifically in gaming, you see Saber Interactive have bought themselves back. They got bought, and they got bought by Embracer Group, and Embracer Group have agreed to sell them to themselves for $500 million.
Who's that?
Wow.
Saber Interactive, who are making Space Marine 2.
Oh, cool. Oh, there's also the dev that's been working on the KOTOR remake. They've apparently got out from under Embracer. Or are trying to, something like that.
Yeah, that's Aspire, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
I think I have cracked the code on the desyncs. It's whenever I lose a fleet to the vehement, and then I desync when the battle is over. Because I didn't desync just then, which is, very good.
So what you're saying is you desync because of a skill issue.
Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna start up. I'm just gonna keep going on my Science Nexus, I think.
I couldn't stop playing with his network cable for the 11th time. We have sent spares, but we're unsure how they keep failing.
Wait, is this in stream chat?
Yes, we actually have a Blame Ryan now.
Yes! Thank you.
You're already up to 11. I would like to point out that that took me more than 3 streams to get to.
Oh my god.
Man, I'm only in the 200s. I feel like I've been slacking.
I haven't checked on my planet in a while. Ooh, there's about 2 years left on this. In a bit under 2 years, I will have successfully sealed off the vehement from our galaxy.
What did you do over there? I didn't vote for it.
Oof. I just looked up the current layoffs in tech. 46,000 jobs have gone since the beginning of January.
Oh.
That's a lot.
Imaflanker.
Hey, it's not me.
You say that every time.
Most times it's true.
Why can't I get this?
And what's more concerning is that actually the jobs advertised, so people advertising for those jobs, are at their lowest level since 2020. So not only are they getting rid of jobs, but it isn't like they're just getting repositioned somewhere. And I reckon it's going to get a lot worse for a few months, because while everyone's laying off, your share price isn't too impacted by you cost cutting. And there's lots of startups that want to be able to prove they can be profitable, so are cutting their way to profitability rather than anything else.
I'm starting to crush their fleets now, slow but steadily. So this side is nice and defended.
They have a nice 14,000 fleet over there in their capital. It would be really nice if that fleet just managed to disappear. Declared war on. I've declared war on them from the opposite side to make sure that this issue does not happen again.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really help with that. However, I've just sent my fleet northward to the allies of the Sigians are invading me, and if I end the war right now, they will get a bunch of systems, so I need to do something about that situation.
Yeah, that's fine. I just need to gather up my fleet and I can deal with that. I just split it up to try and take as much land as possible.
Yeah.
It looks like they're actually going to come and fight me in return. Now that they know you're not going over there.
To answer your question, Sherlock,
just subscribed. Scary amount of months. Eyes.
Thank you for the resub, Dome. How are you, my friend? Over 8,100 jobs have been in video gaming directly. Out of those tech job layoffs. With Unity laying off 1,800 people, Twitch 500, and Discord 170 being some of the biggest ones. And there'll be more to come as some of the mergers finish, and I imagine that there's going to be a lot more studios closing under Embracer Group or then divesting studios. Riot's, I think, laid off 530 as well.
Ooh, yeah, they are sending that fleet over here, and that's not going to be too good. Though I think my cruisers will get here in time. They're moving pretty quick.
Oh, I see that hobo in there. The Lythorius system.
Yeah.
It's gonna take 7 years to do that. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna send my. Just gonna send it through the what's it called instead? Just gonna send a science ship through the catapult instead. It'll get there faster.
Come on, you goddamn cruisers, hurry up with your missile ships. Need you over here. No, I don't. Don't stop to engage the construction ship. Get to the real fight. It's like they did evasive maneuvers to destroy a construction ship.
They just couldn't resist those civilian casualties.
Got a lot of
Well, you know, they heard that on the other side of this fight there is a massive cache of Raiders tiers, so... There we go, now the missile ships are coming in. Swarm missiles may not be that great, but god, they look pretty.
Looks like you've annihilated their shields. No, they've only got their armor. Oh, they bugged out.
Okay. If I had 150 more influence, I could make this pass. But I'm not going to be mean like that, and I don't have that much influence.
Apparently there was a resolution in a session that they completely missed.
Economically, that hurt.
And now everyone wants the Meeps as the custodian, I guess.
Yep. Seems fine. Doesn't damage our environment. All for it. First one to ask. Oh, sorry. Most qualified candidate, I mean.
All hail the Meeps.
Boo. The Meeps don't buy anything. Boo.
Yeah,
Quick,
we don't
kill
need a
him.
custodian. There's no crisis.
Quick, kill the one that says boo.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
What? That is going against the idea of him being the custodians?
I am voting against it, yes.
Minerals are worth almost as much as alloys right now.
That's kind of crazy.
Oh, I thought Daft was the Meep. Daft is not the Meep.
No, he's the Schmeep.
Oh, similar, but...
That's Corbin, that's the Meep.
Yeah.
We have
it's hive mind.
feelings one way or the other. We haven't been bribed in food enough to care. By the way, on that topic, what's for dinner, Flanker?
I'm going to have a pretzel in a minute. Because I got one from the bakery today.
Yum.
Well, did you get enough for the rest of the class, Flanker?
I did not, no.
Disappointing.
I know.
Same.
How could you ruin it for everyone, Flanker?
Reasonable.
Let's see if I can push in further to destroy even more stuff of this guy before this war ends.
Well, I guess if you want to do the landings for me, Ryan, I wouldn't complain.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm just gonna do because I have some extremely powerful armies around. Warplings are just so good. Warplings are literally late game armies, and I just got them early on. Oh wow, the Soren technocracy is actually, like, keeping up with us.
I see Holland is invading the guy I'm fighting, that I'm trying to fight with as well.
I don't know why this war started.
I mean, he's a crusader, so Democrat's a crusader.
So he declared war on me then? No, it actually says that we're the attackers. But I don't know what we're attacking for.
Oh, the Suntherians have a whole bunch of claims.
Oh,
So
okay.
they got some territory in the middle of the galaxy too.
I cannot see what their claims are and what the war goals are.
Control X, select them. No, just click on the space. I mean.
Let's see, they have some.
Alright, so
claims
now
on
they are
me.
green and the enemy is a red. Is it like the little? No.
Yes, I have
Yeah,
some
and
claims
if you
on
zoom
Oh,
in
wait,
a
now
bit-
I see it. I need to zoom in a bit more.
Yeah.
All the blues. Oh, okay. That is a lot of claims.
I see a few claims from the guy that.
Wait, how do we go back to normal view?
Control
Control
X.
Control Z sets you to normal view.
Oh, yeah. Wait, oh.
You
no,
can see all the view stuff in the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah, I managed to figure it out eventually, luckily.
Great.
Cookie, by the way,
Oh
sorry,
my-
I should have asked, how are you doing for resources? I have some surpluses, not a huge amount, but I can send you
I've
energy if you
been
need it.
fine. I have been fighting off my side with issues, but I broke through.
I see that, yeah. So I'm actually getting pretty close to being able to end this war, so do you want to let me know when you're good to...
Well,
when
I
you've
am
got your
just
claims
on
and everything?
right now, basically destroying what I can destroy. Because if we do, we get the claims when we win.
Yes, so it says you will get the IRAM system, so if you wanted to claim anything else, you would get that as well.
Yeah, then I will have to continue fighting a bit because there are several other spots I have claims on, but not in my domain yet, like under control.
Okie dokie, yeah, that's not a problem. My species actually has a bonus to population growth when I'm at war. What's it called? I chose the...
I mean, as we just figured out, you can just see my claims if you select me with the Control X thing.
Aha.
Well, then I will start making progress on claiming things. But then I need to bring my invasion fleet as well to start claiming planets.
If I'm in breach of a galactic thingy, it would tell me somewhere, right?
Yes. You are not in breach. Why?
Why is he not in breach?
Because it doesn't say that he's in breach of galactic law.
I moused over some voting options and it I read it as you are in breach, and if this gets passed, you have problems. But I must have
Yes, there are things like
misread
that.
it.
What is it? Resolutions. Greater good. Ooh, that's
The
what I can do.
greater
I can-
good.
Does anyone have basic subsistence living standard going?
I don't know.
Surprisingly enough, no.
Nice. Then I will propose that. Greater good, 5-year plans. It makes workers happier. And basic resource designations on planets grant additional bonuses. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to fight one more fleet at the end, but 150 days left on this, so it should be done soon. I do like how expensive the new texts are. Texts are now, rather. Because it means I'm not just running away with the game like crazy. I'm just, normal running away.
It says my starbase is under attack, but where? Ah, there. It's random
many
as
times?
small transport fleets.
How many times do I need to teach you this lesson, old man? They keep flying their increasingly weaker weaker fleet into my fleet. You lost the first time. What makes you think you're going to win the third or the fifth time?
You have a cunning plan.
As soon as you can, could you finish the war?
That's the thing. It's on my side right now, taking time, Ryan, because I need to claim my systems for my claims.
Yeah.
Because I have claims as well on that in this war.
Well, I'm not making you rush.
Ryan is. I mean, if you want to invest in it, I'll happily take some alloys.
I need alloys to replace my own lost ships.
Oh, I was talking to Ryan, not you, hobo.
No, I
Just
mean,
out of
if you
interest, Ryan, how why do you need us to end the war? Is it stopping you from doing something?
We need to we need to conquer all the planets that we have claims on.
Well, I'd like to point out I technically have claims on the entire Siegen League at this point, because I've been claiming them since about the start of the game, so I'm not overly fussed if I don't manage to get every single piece of them.
I mean,
Okay.
as far I know or can see, Daft has no claims on them.
I did claim
is
some
the key
systems
to the
around
universe.
on our borders and around the wormhole that they used to attack me. But beyond that, I've not claimed their stuff. Mainly because I didn't have the influence for it.
Of the Siegen League or their vassal?
The Siegen League, they made a big push into my territory, and there was a big fight.
Yeah, because I don't care very
pushing
much
back
about their...
through the wormhole. I would not want to repeat that again.
I don't care very much about their vassal to the north. That feels like it's going a little too far. Taking any amount of land in this is already going to ruin my economy, but you know what? Who cares about the economy in this economy?
No one, that's who.
I can't afford to think of the economy.
Literally, I don't have enough money. I'm actually low on resources overall.
Can you afford to think of the economy, Flanker?
Can't even afford to think about what you're saying.
But I know it takes a long time for the words of a halfling to travel all the way up to a tall human's ears, so, you know, just give it a moment.
I need to prepare for that, so I need to make more energy.
Okay, potentially closed borders. This is annoying. Hopefully catapulting doesn't deactivate cloaking. You haven't invested heavily in cloaking detection, have you, Corbin?
I've got on a few of them, but I don't know for certain how many just yet. I'm currently getting the elite cloaking field 3 being researched.
No, I'm more talking. Have you built any star bases that detect really well? Because if not, that's good. Because there's an alien specimen in your territory that I need.
Not really. I've mostly been doing gun batteries for these star bases that are on the outside, and the rest are literally just anchorages.
Got it. Okay.
Where's your landing fleet, Ryan?
Dying? Uh-oh.
Lying?
Dying. There's a lot that's than there were before.
Well, how could you fail me in this way?
Oh my god, this guy's... I got rewarded with a leader. Let's see. Put you on there. Are you a governor or an admiral? You're an admiral. Okay.
We are being hailed.
I wish you could reorganize your buildings without having to demolish them.
You can replace them.
I wish you could reorganize your buildings so that way they were all in the same spot on the viewer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I want to be able to see. Like, I want to have my capital building with my robot next to it, and then like a monument next to that, for example, on every planet, regardless of the order of building it. It would make it so much easier to make sure that every planet's got the buildings that I want every planet to have.
Yeah.
Where did that 8K fleet came from? Alright. Okay, he's oh, okay. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. 21.3K fleet.
I
This
might
might
be able
hurt.
to help you, Cookie, if that's an issue.
Yeah, that's gonna be an issue for sure. My fleet is half beaten, but it's 35K. It's currently in Comania.
Oh yeah, I see it. So I've got a fleet just arrived a little bit to your east there. So I'll see if I can send that forward. It might cause them to decide to go back to defend the... Not sure if that's the homeworld. I think you took a homeworld actually. Whatever place that is.
I have no clue what their homeworld is. I think it's look at a fab. Might be.
I haven't aged this leader. Like literally doesn't even have an age thing on him.
They just... It was so much to count. You know, you had to put so many birthday candles on his cake every year. It's kind of like Flanker, really.
Look,
I'll
if your
put a
birthday
picture of him
cake
in
doesn't look
Stellaris.
like a tower inferno, have you not lived?
Okay, now I need to send a construction ship in.
The reason we have so many stars in the sky is due to Flanker's birthday.
Oh, what happened? Something just changed.
Did you break it?
Mm-mm.
I mean, you say
Oh,
that.
the Yawn State has done a thing.
Oh, there's a bit of border goal going on over there.
Yup, sure is.
Where? What happened?
It's over on the east side of the galaxy.
Just south of the meat.
I think there's been 1 or 2 rebellions going on.
Revolution!
I've got some black sites that we can move some of the revolutionaries to. Or education on the meaning of managed democracy.
You're integrating them? Huh. I did not think you would do that because it's not exactly smart.
Oh, the clap I heard from that backhanded compliment.
Okay.
Ow!
Thank you. Let's see. Let's try and get these guys to like me so I can get a migration treaty with them.
Yeah, so how does that work when you're a hive mind and you integrate someone?
Oh, all the pops have to be killed. Well, actually, hive
Uh,
mind.
Wow. Okay,
They
so
can integrate them.
the
They
person
don't
you
use
were about to
Soylent
elect as
Green.
person we're
Okay.
electing as custodian is committing a mass genocide. That's what you're saying.
No, he stopped.
And they just move to. They go to the farm. You know.
Hmm. Yes. I understand.
Update as I'm trying to move to attack the enemy's last station that they can actually repair at, they once again decided to attack me as I'm trying to warp in to kill them. It's very inconsiderate,
In
honestly.
today's Galactic news, democracy dies in darkness. So do thousands and millions of populace within the custodian's area, allegedly.
I could build more warp nodes, but I
Fact
want-
checkers say this as false. They didn't die in darkness. They actually died by being melted by a giant laser, so it was actually quite bright in the room.
Only fact checkers, not independent fact checkers?
Well, there isn't any.
I mean, it's a
Not
hive mind.
independent,
How independent
patriotic.
are we going for here?
Not the independent, patriotic veteran fact checkers.
No, they sound a bit too independent, so some Helldivers killed them. The managed
seen
part
some
of
of the-
managed democracy is more important than the democracy side.
I've seen some of the Helldiver lore stuff, and oh my god, they are so hey, we are definitely a democracy. All those people who want more democracy, no, they're dead. We're gonna kill them.
Well, that
I'm
level.
losing the
of
Well,
star
otherwise they might
bases.
vote wrong.
Yeah, that level of
Exactly.
democracy sounds like communism. You wouldn't be a communist, would
Or capitalism, one of the two.
you?
And definitely more on the capitalism side, if you look up what the law is about Helldivers. The aliens and Helldivers can't travel between planets themselves, and when they die, they make oil.
Oh,
Is it a
How they
game
get
just
around.
America 2.0?
Well done. It is literally like the there are certainly more people that don't understand the pick you take. But it's also the same people that thought Starship Troopers wasn't a parody.
No, clearly 100% accurate and serious.
Mm-hmm. They're like, yeah, the humans are the good guys. Like, you didn't watch the same film, and if you did, you are. If you think the humans are the good guys and Starship Troopers or Helldivers, you are susceptible to propaganda.
yep. That tracks.
It is literally a propaganda film they play at the start. And if that looks a lot like someone that's running films in your democracy, be skeptical of them.
Well, I'm not susceptible because I didn't take a propaganda at it.
Currently, I have some pirate raiders about to attack me. I
Oh,
wonder
those
if,
poor children.
In Helldivers, the humans are certainly the protagonists.
I wonder if one of my many enemies has arranged for the raiders to accidentally drift in my direction.
Whoa, wait, when did this happen? Size
Inflation's
40
under
Gaia
attack.
World?
Where?
In the center of the galaxy.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Wow.
And it's already
Right.
controlled by the new leaders program.
Already being controlled by Ryan, of course.
Yeah, I had to make the starbase there so I could heal my fleets over and over again. It's because I did so many astral lifts.
Isn't the number limited to 3?
No.
3 what?
Astral rifts.
4. I was allowed to spawn in.
Yeah, you can spawn in 4 extras. I had a whole bunch beyond
Blocker
that.
cleared.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I count 8 total in my territory right now.
Ryan, the enemy actually have garrisons on these planets and scared without you.
Oh wait, land. Yeah, okay. Land your troops once I get there. I need to build a few more warplings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll build 6 warplings.
I'm just gonna bombard this planet and just take it straight away. Ah, yes, this is gonna take off 700 army defense, and I only have 129.
Cookie, sorry to interrupt. I'm losing a fight in the Ashaiki system to your east. I only had battleships left after fighting all the way through to your area, and I'm kind of being swarmed by corvettes here. So
underway. My guys are
it's probably going to be too late by the time your fleet could get here, because you'd also have to fight through the ham card system.
Yeah.
It's just to let you know, I was trying to get some ships over to you to help, but I'm not going to be able to do that now. I'm going to have to retreat these guys out here.
Yeah, I have a
Not going
bunch
well,
of ships coming in on my main fleet to regroup.
On the plus side, those ships should be able to help against the raiders once they've retreated. Oh wow, it's going to take 1.5 years for them to get back. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just now realizing that Daft's empire is huge.
You
have 44 planets.
Yeah. But not much in the way of science.
44 democratically elected planets.
But they were mostly taken from people who were going to declare war on me or did declare war on me. So
It's
really,
okay. They were going to fight me, but I shot them first.
It was a defensive thing, really.
shot. Yeah.
I was defensively creating a zone of defense around my home world.
You see, you can't be invaded if there's no one else left to invade you, so all of it was defensive.
Well, true.
Just some local military operations that... no wars.
Yeah, my economy is a bit of a mess. Half my population are completely unhappy due to big differences in ethics and, also the whole being conquered thing. Yeah, just made it to 2K science. Only just made it to there. I'm guessing, Ryan and Corbin are way ahead of me on science.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I'll
And,
you
and
regret
I have
that.
the smallest empire out of the three of us. So that's
It's okay.
helping me a whole bunch.
It's okay, Daft. I'll join you in the prehistoric age. And there's
I am
Flanker in the
fine
corner.
whenever when you want to end this,
stuff.
Daft, because this is not going anywhere with this part.
Sorry to hear that, Cookie. Yes, I tried.
Yeah, we tried,
Yeah.
but I'm getting slapped around here. You got slapped. Let's just end it before they slap back and take stuff of you.
Okie dokie,
If you
you're
fancy
sure.
getting a good slap, oh, hang on.
I would suggest to slap Flanker here.
I mean, reasonable.
What's
Yeah,
Flanker done today, at least?
As little as possible, honest, Gov.
Okay, like a while ago, I bought a whole bunch of gases because they kept on going way, way up in price. They haven't gone way up in price since. I bought them at 3, and they haven't gone above where it went to after buying them.
There might be a moment of luck here. I'm doing a piece off her.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep, there's back. Oh, there it is.
Peace on you too.
That might be Ryan because I was having a gas shortage. I just bought a whole pile of them, and then I sorted out my gas shortage.
Oh. Okay.
That is actually further than I expected you to claim, Daft.
Well, I did lose a ton of ships and like
We are
about
being
1,000 troop strength worth in some really tough fights there.
And
So
you
I'm
got-
giving
you
you
got
one
me
system for
some
now.
minutes.
Giving you one system for now. I'd like to hold the others for a bit just to get some return on my investment on that.
I mean, I suppose.
Also to make sure that they don't sneak through that wormhole again. At least not easily, because there's a
Council
that
agenda
Citadel
ready.
is on there. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Citadel at Cyband. Also, you know, I did like weaken their fleet from somewhere around 40k down to whatever it was.
What, the guy Hobo is fighting?
Yep.
I mean, they had a 50k fleet in total, I saw, one before it started.
Because they sent some ships up to the Kreshik at the end there, I think.
Yeah, they did.
We've kind of been helping you massively on that front.
I like how the new leaders system lets you have minor jobs on your Ecomonopolis.
That might have actually caused a problem.
What's that?
Hang on while I figure it out. Remember which freaking section it is because I want to change edicts. and
We are
such
being
on.
hailed. Construction completed.
The only problem I see is that has a bunch of other people on it, and I don't know if when I take it in the war because I don't actually know how taking things in this war is even going to go. But Jesus Christ, they have like 5 different new species, and I don't like it. They're different, scary.
In that case, you'll probably want to Oh wait, you're xenophile, so you can't restrict their movement, can you?
Yeah, remember I had that whole thing of like 2 streams of me trying to remove it, and the factions just refused to
Yeah,
work on it.
I remember now.
So,
We have to try that
shouldn't
again.
you be playing as a xenophobe if you don't like other species?
Well, how you see how it used to work in the old times is that you could be okay with other species, but you could set your policies to where it's not that you wanted to destroy them, you just wanted them to go somewhere else.
Yeah, that is not a xenophile. Just saying.
That is
That's isolationist. That's
a,
the thing.
Look, I have an alien friend, but that's what that is.
Meanwhile, everyone is just leaving Flanker alone in this game because he's locked up behind several players.
I may have to try and start embracing
Research concluded.
factions again.
Like, I don't know what's worse, the embracing it or the it's again. Like,
Yeah, well, when I was doing it before, it kept taking off the wrong things.
I know. So embrace spiritual. Let's see what happens.
I love you, Blank.
Ooh, fascism. Wonderful.
Hey, I'm egalitarian, sir.
Yeah. I am fascist. Well, no, not fascist. I'm authoritarian. It's a bit different from fascism. Because mine actually works.
Everyone
you're
that in my
communist.
nation, everyone that is my nation is a citizen is accepted. It's just not all of them are citizens. If you're a citizen, we want you to come to our planet. But if you're not,
And
But if you're
service
not,
guarantees citizenship.
just to embrace it, I do need a bunch more unity. So we'll see.
Okay.
I kept trying to push myself toward more egalitarian, and then it just got rid of spiritualist and kept the xenophile thing. I was like, ah! And then all of my buildings that were providing amenities at the temples turned into bureaucratic centers, which are just black holes of amenities. Everyone knows this.
Alien megastructure.
You know, Flanker, honestly, picturing you watching Hot Fuzz over and over, I can't think of a more perfect picture.
But you've never taken a shortcut.
It's I don't really watch movies that much anymore, but when I was a kid, one of the movies that I'd watch over and over, and a kid, you know, like younger, not like little kid, was The Mask, which you could probably tell by my humor that also makes perfect sense.
Could people just do weekly trades instead of mass selling and buying?
I do. That's how I keep my economy afloat.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you
a
do,
bunch
but
of
it's everyone else.
constant trades and then just kind of tweaking them all the time.
Gee, thanks, Ryan.
Yes, that's what I do.
Whereas I've been working for trades, but it's really not been improving my energy income.
You guys trade? I don't even trade at all.
That's weird. Anyways,
not trading. Sounds like we found the secret Stalinist.
But starving is good.
Hey, Buzz, are you going to put any more Are you gonna try and get any more branch offices in my territory, or are you letting Holland take them all?
You sound very ungrateful for your God-given pharmaceuticals.
Also, I think Russ might be fishing.
He's gone fishing, yeah.
Yeah, he has asked me for my bank details and my bank password, but he said it's for good purposes.
Not the kind of fishing I was thinking of.
Oh.
But, wow.
Unfortunately, you're not a mega church, Holland. So because a mega church would get literally all of my population to give you extra extra trade value.
Because they need one more faster than light ship. I mean, just a small private one, because they can't be on the tube with all those devils.
Ah, God. Mega churches can be good. It's just none of them are.
Blocker cleared.
I mean,
real mega churches have never been tried.
About that.
I mean, if you really want, you can just say that one of your ships is a mega ship and that you're playing what's it called? Warhammer.
Did any of you see the
For the
John
Emperor,
Oliver
the
segment
god that doesn't think he's a god.
Where he got the American government to say that yes, he is a church.
What? Who did? Sorry.
John Oliver. John Oliver.
Oh yeah. Like it shows the tax loopholes that exist, and can be easily exploited.
Intentionally. Yay.
Hey Ryan. Your landing fleet's going a little bit faster than the actual conquest fleet. I'm just
Where are my fleets going? What the heck? Okay, they're on aggressive, so they will be following things.
Like I'm about to go take that, but your landing fleet is leading the charge directly into a starbase.
Yeah, let's not let that happen.
I would have had to have built so many more landing ships to take any of this stuff.
Yep.
I thought that I
But
built a
instead
fair
you
fleet.
Instead, you just have me with my overpowered warplings, which they changed how the upkeep works so that they're less powerful. They used to have no upkeep. Now they have 1 energy and 0.1 astral threads upkeep. Okay, that's a lot of swarm missiles. The cruiser is made of swarm missiles.
Yeah, I just like the idea of having the cruisers in the back shoot nothing but pile of missiles.
Nice.
So, Cookie, maybe next session we could start another war for Kreshik, and you could get all your claims.
Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna see if I can start focusing on farming alloys into fixing my energy, which dropped minus 55 during the war. Or just have a giant gap of energy stored up before I go to war.
Do you need some energy, my friend? I can send you some.
No, I have 20k right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, without war, I'm on a plus 150.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, at this point, foundry planets aren't even worth it.
Like, I just need to wait for the technology of battleships, because I still don't have battleships. Because I'm trying to save up just to go spam massive battleships now with the fleets I have.
Hmm.
Alright, Ryan, your big scary troops land on their planet where they have hundreds of thousands of armies, and my army will go land on their entirely undefended spaceport.
Good plan, sir.
I just got sprinkles. I misunderstood what type of hundreds and thousands you were talking about. Sorry. Not helpful. That is our 5-minute warning, though, guys.
We're 1 minute away from a 5-minute warning. Or less than a minute.
Well, yeah, that's
He's
only 'cause your
warning
laptop's
about
slow.
the incoming 5-minute warning.
Yeah.
No, it says
Pre-warning.
2:54.
It's because you say you're several days behind. That's the only reason.
2:55 now.
See, I told you.
I'll be able to press the funny faction button to see if it works. This is where it's going to take away
Cross
my
your fingers.
egalitarian. I swear to God, if it takes
Everyone
away
give
my...
Robo your luck.
No.
I see no reason why it'd take away the egalitarian, considering there's only 17 supporters of Xeno aid in my country, whereas 211 are spiritualists, and 46, being the second largest, is egalitarian. God, I have a tiny population. Press the button! Hey, it did the thing!
Hey! Congratulations, you have done it!
Set default.
We've done it! We've done it! We've done it! Hooray!
And now we shoot Ryan.
Government.
I hope not.
This is the moment everyone turned on Ryan, as he became the endgame crisis.
I have to remember where all that rift-based stuff was located.
I should probably just keep
That's
all
right.
my...
That's Astral Shift stuff. If you look for the buttons, it's under artifacts, relics.
I've only got 10 more months of plus 10% production.
Construction completed. Construction completed.
Well, it's been a good game this week so far.
Yeah, I'd say so.
That's always
I'll
tempting
say
fate
it's
for a
fun.
leader to immediately die. Be good, nothing's happened.
So,
Crisis
for
hits,
some
leader
reason-
dies.
For some reason, my leaders will now live to 225.
That's
And I
amateur
don't know what I
numbers.
did.
My head of
Yeah.
research is Oh, my head of research has got younger.
I was gonna say, yeah, Flanker's older than that.
Only 99. He was 1200 last week. Same guy.
The new 12, the new 99 is 1200, Flanker, don't you know?
My Minister of Defence is an immortal.
Although is only missile
have-
resistant rather than proof.
I only have 13 months left before I get Ascension Theory. I'm very happy that I finished that objective in the middle of the map. That was cool. He just kept on attacking me with bigger and bigger fleets. Until I was able to seal the rift.
Meanwhile, I am progressively working on getting the rest of the stuff done.
Progress? That's communism, isn't it?
Yes.
Then the Helldivers.
Golf with your friends event has started.
That's because we're pausing to save up.
Hell yeah! Good game, everyone.
Good game, good game.
Well, it's going on. Next game we kill Ryan, and then Hobo gets all the territory.
It's quite difficult to kill Ryan in golf with your friends, but I mean, you can try.
Oh, I didn't realize they made more stars on fleets to where they can have 5 stars now, as I look at Ryan's fleet just idling there.
Is that like their safety rating?
And if you look at a different feat, you'll see 6 stars on it.
5 stars of how good they are at removing certain influences.
When you get up to 1 million fleet power, which is, by the way, insanely hard to get, I think it's like 7 stars or 8 stars. Actually, that might be 10 stars now that I think about it. It's hard to tell.
Good game, everyone. Bye-bye.
Games.
Yep, no worries.
Yeah.
Anyone that wants to join with Golf with Your Friends, I will do all the titles and stuff in a second. And if you're watching on YouTube, this stream will end on YouTube, and we are back out for Golf with Your Friends in just a few moments.
It's golfing time.
It is indeed.
Golf's all over the place.
Hang on, I will put before I put all the music on and do all the things, I will at least set up the lobby so you guys can join.
I'm going to join for golf. I'm just going to the bathroom quickly, so BRB.
No worries. Super secret passwords 12345. Don't tell anyone. And I will be back in just a second. I need to go and do all the YouTube things.